Charlie was, well, rather sad. It was after a extermination. She felt like she didn't know what to do. She felt alone, and she couldn't witness it. She couldn't bear to witness how her people were destroyed over and over again. As all these thoughts went through her mind, something would happen. Barbie Wire would walk out. Barbie Wire just got done fighting her fight of addiction, and she was way better for it, but she had no idea what to do and where to go with her life. As she was walking, she saw Charlie. Now, usually she wouldn't say anything, but this was the princess. So maybe she could butter her up a bit, get something. So she walked to her and said, "Are you all right?" As Charlie would look at Barbie Wire and say, "No, I am tired of this. My people suffer every year. The destruction around me, it pains me." Barbie Wire was shocked. She never saw someone who cared about others. At least people they didn't know. But the princess of this entire place cared. That was quite a shock for her. Barbie Wire had an idea. Maybe if Charlie liked her, she could stay with her, get a free place to stay. So Barbie Wire would go, "Hey, you mind if I cheer you up?" Charlie would say, "What do you have in mind? Let's go out and do something. Get your mind off this." Charlie would say, "Thank you. What's your name?" Barbie Wire would smile and say, "Just call me Barbie Wire." Barbie Wire said as she looked at Charlie, even though she was just doing this for a place to stay, some part of her actually felt joy from this. Some part of her was actually excited to do this. She felt like she could do something. She felt like she could be a part of something with her. As they walked out, they went to a restaurant and they began to have a nice time as they shared their story. Barbie Wire's story was sad and tragic, and Charlie felt bad for telling her about her problems, since her problems seemed so minor compared to them. Charlie would say, "I'm so sorry." As she looked up, Barbie Wire couldn't believe that she was sorry. She had to be lying. She had to be faking. But why would Charlie fake this? She's a princess. She gets nothing from her. Could someone really be this kind? All these thoughts went through her head as she said, "Yeah, I kind of don't have a place to stay. Do you mind if Charlie would say, 'Of course you can stay with me'?" As Charlie and Barbie Wire would stay together, they would become quite fond of each other. As days would pass, and days would, well, turn into weeks. As the weeks simply got better and better, until one day, Barbie Wire would look at Charlie and say, "Charlie, can you just, Charlie would say, "Yeah," as then Barbie Wire kissed her and said, I'm sorry. But, Charlie would say, "Yes." "Yes what?" "Yes, I do want to date you." As they would both smile at each other. They both did it. They both found someone who can love them. They would be very happy together. However, one day, they would have to meet Lucifer. Charlie wanted Barbie Wire to meet her father. Her father has been absent recently. He's been, well, depressed. And she still wanted something to do with her life, as then she got an idea. A hotel. She can open a hotel to redeem sinners. But before she did that, she wanted her father to meet her girlfriend. As eventually, her father would walk in. "Charlie, how are you doing? I see this hotel. It's not open yet, is it?" Charlie says, "Nope. As soon as we get our first resident, it will be." Lucifer was, well, he didn't really pay much attention to it. Like, he was too depressed to pay attention. Like in canon, he didn't learn what the hotel was really for till later. As then he looks at, "Oh, is this a maid? I can see she's an imp." "No, Dad's my girlfriend." Lucifer was shocked. As then he said, "You like girls? I like girls too." As then Barbie Wire laughed and said, "Really? I thought you were going to have a problem." "No, of course I don't. I'm all down with that stuff. We have so much in common," Lucifer would say as he laughed. As then him and Barbie Wire would have a good time. They would talk about how much they cared about Charlie, how much they wanted for her, and they would enjoy spending time together. As Lucifer said, "I had fun meeting your girlfriend, Charlie. I approve." As he walked out, Charlie said, "Really? Oh my God, this is amazing." Barbie would say, "Yeah, it is, honey," as they would hold hands. So, now what? Now, we open the hotel. Charlie and Barbie Wire would then open the hotel, as things were going, well, pretty well. They didn't have a patient yet, but eventually they would find one in Angel. Angel would walk in, and Angel and Barbie Wire would get along just fine. Since Barbie Wire has an addictive personality, he's been addicted before, and Angel, well, you know of him. So Barbie Wire and him got along very well, as they started to like each other, as friends, of course. And as Charlie got along with Angel too, everything began to go well. They would have to find Angel and keep him out of trouble, but everything went smoothly until the interview, how awful that was. And the radio demon would come in. And as the radio demon came, he said, "Oh, an imp. Nice to see you have staff." Barbie says, "Actually, I'm dating her." As he looked and said, "Oh, pardon, I didn't know you liked him. It's funny." You're like the Goetias, Alistair would say, as then he kept on walking. As Barbie Wire would say, what do you mean? As then Barbie Wire would say, what are you talking about? Alistair would say, I think it was Blitz or something. He had fun with a Goetia. Barbie Wire would be extremely angry to hear her brother like this. But she had to look past it. As the days would turn into months, things would go just like in canon for the hotel. However, Barbie Wire had regrets. She hated Blitz. She hated her brother, but she missed him at the same time. One day, Charlie would walk up to her and say, what's wrong? Would say, it's nothing. As in Charlie would start to sing, I can tell there's something bothering you. Please open up, just like I've opened up to you. Barbie Wire would sing, you don't understand. Your family ain't broken like mine. My brother abandoned me. I don't want to see him, and yet I miss him. As Barbie Wire and Charlie would sing, she would try to convince Barbie Wire to see her brother. But no matter what she said, she wouldn't agree to it. This made Charlie a bit sad, but she would agree to her terms. And well, things would continue like normal. Except this time, Barbie Wire was hurt. She missed her brother, and yet she hated him at the same time. She didn't know what to do. However, one day, Barbie Wire would walk into the hotel and see Blitz and Charlie. As Blitz would say, hi sis, and then she would say, what the H is this? Charlie would then walk, okay, look, I know you didn't want to see him, but you would do this? You would organize him to be there? Why? Why? Just so I can see my no good brother? Just so I can see the man who abandoned me? I can't believe you, Charlie. As she was gonna walk out, Blitz then sang, I'm sorry, please, please, please. As Charlie would sing too, everyone deserves a second chance. As Sir Princess would join in, and the whole hotel would sing, vouching for Blitz. Barbie Wire was extremely angry. She was about to walk out, but then she looked back at Blitz, and she remembered the good times. She remembered how she used to have a good brother. As she began to think about it more and more, then she looked at, all right, I'll give you a chance. As in, Blitz would stay at the hotel for a while. Not live there, but he would come to visit every once in a while to see Barbie Wire, to try to repatch their relationship. As their relationship would be amazing. Barbie Wire would have Charlie, the love of her life, and she would have a good brother, Blitz, to be there for her. And, well, as things continued, they only managed to get better and better and better. As Barbie Wire's life was looking up, so was Charlie's. However, all this was threatened. Adam had an exorcist army ready to take them out, ready to destroy them. And to stop this, Barbie Wire needed angelic weapons. As she would go to Camilla Carmine would look at her and start to sing Out for Love. But this time, she wouldn't try to train Barbie Wire, because Barbie Wire would already be pretty trained up. She wouldn't be sloppy like Baggy, because keep in mind, exorcists don't really protect themselves. They go on full offense, since they're not used to being able to take damage. So because of this, Barbie Wire would be more prepared and be able to get the angelic weapons easier. As Barbie Wire and Charlie would both be together, they would look at each other. As Charlie would say, this is it, love. Whoever wins this battle wins everything. And if we lose, I want to say I love you. Barbie Wire say, we won't lose. We're two hot, strong girls and we can do this. As Charlie and Barbie Wire agreed, they then kissed and got their army ready. As then suddenly, Exorcist came down. As Adam would land and say, well, well, well. Looks like you guys were prepared for me. As suddenly, Barbie Wire would look up at Adam and say, excuse me, can you spare me? I'm just an imp. I just got lost. Adam would say, I can spare you for some fun. As he walked over to her, Luke would say, Adam, that's disgusting. He would say, oh, calm down. As suddenly, Barbie Wire would then hit him with an angelic weapon. But it would do nothing, as Adam would summon a force field last second. Could you really not think I knew you were going to do that? Come on, you know how many hot chicks do that on me? As suddenly Adam was going to fight Barbie Wire. As Adam started to destroy Barbie Wire, suddenly Charlie came in to protect her. As the battle would continue like in canon, but Barbie Wire would be hurt. Barbie Wire would be injured, and this was caused Charlie to snap. As then Charlie began to yell, don't hurt my girlfriend! As the entire world began to shake, her hair started to grow horns, her eyes turned red, as she summoned a huge wave of energy, causing Adam to go flying, as Charlie hit him with everything she got, almost destroying Adam. But as Adam got up injured, he would start to defeat Charlie, because that was just a big burst of energy and anger, and now that Charlie's worn out, Adam had the upper hand. You know, no one's injured me like this before, Charlie. You almost got me. But then suddenly Lucifer would show up, and the fight would go just like in canon. as they did it. They won. Charlie and Barbie Wire's love was great. Even though she was an imp, even though she was a princess, it didn't matter, because they loved each other, and love conquers all. And through it all, their love managed to save the day. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. I loved making it. Hope you loved watching it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed, in this video. And yeah, I think Barbie Wire and Charlie is an interesting ship. I haven't seen a lot of people ship them, which is kind of surprising, honestly. Actually, it's not at all, since they're two different shows. The Barbie Wire barely showed up, but there was a huge, ship between Barbie Wire and Veronica. I've seen that a lot, so let me know if you want to do one of those. I'm thinking about doing that video tomorrow, Barbie Wire and Veronica. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And, well, yeah, one of my dear family members got cancer, and I don't think he's going to make it, so I'm not in the best mood right now, but making videos for you guys, it means a lot to me, and I'm glad I have people like you to watch my videos. I'm glad I have people like you who support me, so I wanted to say thank you. Thank all of you. It means a lot. It really does. I love you all. Hope you have an amazing, just an amazing day.